Good morning, everybody. Today I'm on Siesta Key. Right across from Siesta Beach is right here. This is a rental property right here. It's about 9:10. I was going to show you the name of the rental property. Beach Palms. It's Beach Palms. I came out here today and this is where we are, Beach Road, Avenida Navarra. Seems to be there's a lot of big trucks right here. I was just gonna say how quiet it is on this road right now. But there's a lot of loud trucks going by, so now I can't say that. Anyway, this is what they call like a public beach access, which is basically just a mini small parking lot across from this beach. The public beach is some 100 yards down the way, where they have the big parking lot, snack bar, and the picnic areas, and the big enchilada down there. But I thought I would come out today because this is the beach where I never vlog at. There's a stigma with me that I don't like this beach, and I'm sort of indifferent on how to explain that. I think it's too commercial or something, and there's a lot of condos like right on the beach, but I'm like trying to debate with myself because that sun is annoying. I'm trying to debate with myself because Lido has a lot of the same things. Lido Beach, where I go a lot more often jogging and stuff, has a lot of these hotels and has a lot of these like 3-story condos like this right here, and beach houses, all the touristy stuff, which I'm not a big fan of. Yes, the tourism pays my tax dollars. I know that. I live in a tourism town. It's not really by choice. I don't really have the money to live anywhere else. It's kind of, I don't know. It's complicated. Anyway, so this is North Lido. It's very close to where I would say the roads sort of end up here, and then you can't go any farther north. It's like a couple, like 2 or 3 blocks. So it's one of the northmost areas. By the way, look at that gigantic boat over there throwing a huge wake. Can you see that? Look at that. That boat is humongous. It's hard for you to see, but there's people over there, and compared to the people, that's like a huge giant boat, and he's very close to shore, which I'm pretty sure that's probably not good boater. Can you see the moon up there? It's so clear out right now. You see the moon up there? And holy crap, there's a plane over there. There's a plane right there. It's pretty amazing. Actually, the sky is pretty amazing blue right now. Freaky. That boat, can you see that thing? It's still throwing a gigantic wake behind it. You can see it's going like straight out. It's still throwing. That's the kind of people we have in Sarasota that like to drive their boats with a gigantic wake behind it because they're so rich they don't care. Anyway, I thought I might try to dispel a little bit of the stigma that I don't like coming out here. I came out here last year, and that's about the only time I can remember coming out to this part of the beach. A couple vlogs back, you knew we went to Turtle Beach, which is a couple miles that way. It's pretty much a separate thing from Siesta Beach or Siesta Key Beach. But this is a beach that basically has been rated #1 in the United States of America. And you can't even really see because of all the grass. I think a lot of this, it didn't used to be like this. It used to be just like all sand. But they finally realized that if you have all sand, the storms are going to come in and wash it all away. So they've got this protected area type thing where there's all this sea grass or whatever you call it, sea oats, to sort of hold the sand here so when the storms do come in, they don't take all our precious sand away. Which I'm sure the tourism area is not super fond of. Yeah, so the only reason I'm vlogging today is just to say it's almost just to say that I've been here. that boat is still out there. That boat's still turning a wake out there. You know, if you're a boat person, you know this is when you're driving like a boat with propellers and stuff, you can trim the engine so it's not throwing up like a big whale of water behind it. But I don't know if this guy just doesn't realize that, but it looks like he's like racing, and the water's coming up out of behind the boat like 10 feet. See what it's like out here. It's very pretty. Tourists seem to like it out here. Well, they're not all tourists, but I would say right now is one of the slowest parts of the year, just generally speaking. If I was on Lido right now, I'd probably see 2 people. Right now I can see about a half dozen, 2 dozen people out here, and this dude with the soccer ball. He looks pretty good. All right, so I wanted to rate this beach. Anyway, the north part. It's pretty nice out here. Pretty quiet. It wouldn't be like this if it was touristy time, whatever you want to call that, season, whatever. It's out of season right now. Still pretty empty. It's probably around 9:45. I would say for jogging is almost a 10 because the sand is all hard packed, like near the water, versus like going to Turtle Beach, where we've been a couple times, is very, very loose sand. And anywhere you jog on Turtle Beach, it's very tough. And unless you're one of those Ironman people who love to jog in really loose sugar sand, this is the beach because it's very easy to jog. Sometimes it can be very, very overwhelmingly tough on your legs and stuff to try and go through real loose sand. But beauty-wise, it's pretty amazing. I would say there's not that much difference between Lido and Siesta. They both have a lot of natural parts like this, where there's trees and grass and rats and lizards and snakes and birds. Right now there's plenty of parking, I guess you could say. During season it just gets nuts. People are parked everywhere, and I don't know like why the reason that is. Lido would say less busy. Both beaches are, like I said, very nice. The water's nice out here. It's pretty awesome. This is another beach access from the one I went to. I would just say, personally for me, there's something about the vibe, the vibe that I don't like. It's really hard to put my finger on. I don't know. I really am at a loss to explain how Lido makes me feel a lot better in a kind of energy kind of way, in a yoga, Eastern philosophy, Buddhism kind of way, where you feel the energy around you and the negativity and the positive energy, that kind of way. Just me personally, that's the way it feels. I'd rather be on Lido, or actually Turtle, which is on the same key. Anyway, that's my official review of North Siesta Beach.
I hope you enjoyed this little look at Siesta Beach. Hope you enjoyed the beauty out here and sort of a little bit of sharing there. I'm gonna go jog off in the sunset, and I'll see you guys later.